All right, I see you over there.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Giga Geeks podcast. I'm your host, the Giga Gamer Dad, and with me is my co-host, BPDC aka, for those of you longtime listeners, Panda. Howdy, Panda. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm tired.
Can you believe we are on episode 59?
Yeah, we gotta do
Um,
something epic 10 episodes from now.
oh boy, are we?
Mm.
I don't know. We'll figure something
We
else.
got time to plan.
Oh, gotcha.
It's so pretty.
Well, like, well, today we're talking about getting a scholarship for gaming, and then just some other random video game news. Let's start off with what have we been playing? Because it's been a week, and within that week, there's been a few games that have come out. One in particular has me distracted sincerely.
So, we started playing the finals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that game hasn't died because it's been out for a while.
Mm-hmm. Is it
It's pretty
good?
good.
Bad?
It's not like terrible. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10, but I'd give it like an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's too monotonous to give it a 9.
Gotcha. I think that's why I didn't keep playing it because I played like a few matches. I'm like, okay, I get the gist of this, and then I was done. Like, I didn't
Like,
have really real reason to grind.
it's fun to break up the monotony of playing other games.
Hmm.
A couple weeks ago, played Escape the Backrooms.
Mm. How was that? No, don't do that.
I don't. I don't do that.
I'm all
So,
for that. Let's do it.
my friend Braden, shout out to my forever 19-year-old son. He started playing it and he's like, this isn't even a horror game, it's just a rage bait game. 10 seconds later, he's like, oh my god, what is that? I'm like, I thought it was a rage bait game. He's like, I'm so scared right now. I'm like, loser.
I've been
Otherwise, Battlefield, Rainbow,
the typical, yeah.
Marvel, yeah.
I've been trying to stay with the rule of two. I watched a video here a while ago on YouTube about somebody that was explaining the rule of two when it comes to video games. One to
Hmm.
relax and then one to actually challenge yourself. And I've been addicted to one game particularly on my Steam Deck, and then the other has been on my Xbox. The one on my Steam Deck I've been playing is Civilization 7.
Oh,
They changed a lot of it, and I
okay.
wouldn't really say this is the one that challenges me. It's more the one that I find peaceful because it's turn based and it's just one more
Hmm.
turn, you know. I've been playing at work, which is nice to kind of pass the time.
You
The
did
one
say
that
turn based. I downloaded all of the Final Fantasies that are on Game Pass. So I'm
I was gonna say that they were on Game Pass.
ow!
Claws.
Right into the bad knee.
Oh.
Kimber, go away.
The other
Piglets.
the other game I've been playing. I mean, I finished up Skull and Bones. I grinded what I wanted out of it. But the reason why I play Skull and Bones, the remake just released last Thursday. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag released the resynced version. So the remaster of Black Flag is here. I've been playing the hell out of it. In fact, one of our stories talks about that, and the other one
Yay.
talks about Ubisoft. But we have one in particular that I found interesting today when I was going through my sources. And this is what it was. Let's go. Let's go see what the first one was. Boop. All right. So this is at True Achievements. Your Xbox achievements could earn you $1,500 in university scholarship. The University of Silicon Valley is offering scholarships up to $1,500 based on students' Xbox achievement history and gaming accomplishments. All those years grinding out Xbox achievements, leveling up character completion in games are finally about to pay off as the University of Silicon Valley has announced a special scholarship, which will award students who are good at games and can prove it via their Xbox achievements, PlayStation trophies, and Steam achievements history. This is published 10 hours ago by Sean Carey. If you want to keep reading the article, I have that there. According to the university, the Max Achievement Scholarship recognizes students who have demonstrated extraordinary mastery, persistence, and systems thinking through the completion of rare and demanding achievements in digital gaming environments. It offers up to $1,500 per year to those who have completed extraordinary achievements across a variety of different games and categories. There are 2 tiers to the scholarship, Legendary and Mastery. For the Legendary tier, students will be awarded up to $5,000 per term over 3 terms for ultra-rare accomplishments requiring 500 plus hours of sustained mastery across complex systems, which the university says have a typically less than 1% global completion rate. The Mastery tier offers up to $2,500 per term, again, over 3 terms for significant completion achievements demonstrating advanced skill and persistence. The university says these mastery accomplishments have typically between 1 and 5% global completion rate. In total, there are 7 achievement categories for which prospective students can qualify, providing they can evidence their gaming skills via screenshots or show platform profiles. For example, Elder Scrolls Online players who have a Grandmaster Crafter Award, the Emperor achievement, one of the hardest achievements in the game, along with 3 distinct trial trifecta completions, may qualify for the Legendary tier in MMORPGs and live service games category. For the Souls-like and challenging action games category, players who have earned all the achievements of Lies of P or completed a no-death run may be eligible for the Legendary tier scholarship. If you're a Minecraft head, you could get a Legendary scholarship for completing all 115 advancements in survival, sandbox, and creation category.
I need to send that one over to my sister.
Oh, for gaming?
For Minecraft? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think it's actually pretty interesting that you can get scholarship for it now. If I had known that, maybe I would have done more. Heart. I need to go through and look at my achievements now and see if I would even qualify for any of them just for the hell of it.
I need one for Hogwarts, please. Thank you.
Let's finish it up. Interestingly, there is a for achievements and trophies called Completionist and Trophy Hunting, which quite frankly is possibly the easiest one of all and not well thought out by the university. For the Legendary tier, all you need to do is have over 100,000 gamer score along with 10 games at 90% completion. For Mastery, over 50,000 gamer score is required along with 5 games completed at 80% each. Considering the poor state of Xbox achievements due to rampant shovelware, you can now earn over 100,000 gamer score in less than a day. So it's not exactly hard to qualify here. Whoever came up with this category definitely doesn't understand Xbox achievements or PlayStation trophies.
I'm sorry. 100,000 a day?
Shovelware are those games that just give you an achievement for like going through the main menu, jumping for the first time, stuff like that.
Okay,
those are like throwaway games.
Okay.
They're not even real games. And in fact, Xbox has been working on trying to remove shovelware games from their store, which is great. Because you see all these people that have like 100,000 or like 1 million gamer score. And it's because that's all they're playing. They're not real gamers. Okay. They're in it for the clout.
That's why I was just like, Ain't no way. Okay, so
Hmm.
shovelware is got it. I'm on board now.
That's what that means. Is shovelware, just kind of like throwing shit out.
Got it. Yep, I'm on board.
Oof. Yeah, not a fan. While you will need to prove your gaming prowess, you will also need to complete the standard university application process to be accepted and write a mastery reflection essay that asks you to reflect on what your pursuit of mastery taught you about learning, persistence, or problem solving. That said, the achievement rarity and difficulty portion of the application is weighted at the 60%, while the essay and the student's academic potential are each weighted at 20%. The university also notes that if a student's choice of game achievement isn't listed, they can submit it with documentation of its rarity, uh, less than 5% completion, along with an explanation of the mastery involved, which will then be reviewed. Like you have like Souls like and challenging games category here. You have Dark Souls trilogy, all achievements across all three games, platform profiles and stuff. Sekiro, Celeste, Hollow Knight, Lies of P, and then Mastery tier is Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Cuphead, and Neo. Like those are interesting, I guess.
I I saw a clip of another podcast the other day that was like, would you rather do 3 years in jail or stay in jail until your mother finishes Elden Ring?
Just 3 years in jail.
I know. 3 years for me.
We're almost done with this. We got like another few
Yep.
sentences. Let me finish. With this being the achievement or max achievement scholarship inaugural year, the university says there are 10 to 15 scholarships available, though this number may increase based on applicant quality and program success. What are your thoughts on this? Will you be trying to nab a scholarship from University of Silicon Valley based on your Xbox achievements? Let us know down in the comments. Well, obviously, we're not going to let anybody know down in the comments. But I just thought it was interesting that there's a chance to get scholarships for gaming. And if I knew that was the case when I was going to school for game design, that would have been dope. Gaming paid for my game design degree. You know?
I mean, yeah.
It is what it is.
I love your cup.
This one?
He cute.
You know what it says?
Aww.
My kids got it for me.
I love that for you. That's cute.
What do you think? Is there any game that you have that's completed enough that you would probably be able to warrant that?
Hogwarts Legacy. That is, other than, what's that game called? Botany something? Something Botany?
Do you have all the achievements in Hogwarts?
Yup.
All right. That probably an RPG.
So I legit, so I got all of the achievements that I needed, except one. And the last one was, I can't remember what the quest is called, but it's the one quest in Hogwarts Legacy that every house is different. Like Hufflepuff, you end up going to
So you have to,
Azkaban. And then so all that I had left was complete this quest as a Ravenclaw. So that's all I've done in my Ravenclaw house is get to that point where I got that achievement.
I was going to say that would probably be all I would do is get to that particular
Yeah.
set of missions in the houses I don't want to qualify in.
But I've 100%ed my Gryffindor house. My Hufflepuff one is when I'm like, I want to play, but I'm not streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing my Slytherin playthrough when I stream.
Oh, I have only 3 games on my profile that are 100% complete.
Botany Manor. That's what it's called. That's the only other game I think I actually have 100%.
I have 3 games in my leaderboard that are 100% complete. One is No Man's Sky, which is not that hard, Apex Legends, and The Artful Escape.
Apex. Oh,
Yeah, it only has 12
my
achievements. Only has 12 achievements. They're not that
God.
hard. Won a game as a recon character, won a game with 8 different legends, equipped 2 legendary equipment at the same time, dealt 5,000 damage with 8 different legends.
I somehow have 80% with Rainbow.
We are talking about platinums or 100% achievements. I don't go for 100%. They are giving out scholarships for those that have, like we were just talking about, a scholarship program that does that.
Apex Legends, I only have 8 out of 12. You are
I-
crazy. Well rounded. So 5,000 damage with 8 different. Not gonna happen. Become the kill. I've been the kill leader. That's a bunch of baloney.
I only got
Win a game as a
3.
support character.
Yeah.
Win a game with 8 different legends. That's baloney.
Like I have a ton of them at like 85%. Like the original Destiny, I still have at 85%, and there's 53 achievements on that. Skull and Bones, I have 89. That would be an MMO achievement. I could probably knock out the rest of these. Let's see the ones I don't have. Because I could just go in and just do the achievements for that for the hell of it.
I only have Fable Anniversary at 40%. What the?
Hit enemy ships with a spear 100 times. Harvest the 10,000 pieces of jute. Deal 3,000 damage to towers using a spear. Cook 15 dishes and hunt down one of each hospital. Okay, yeah, I can knock this out. I could fucking do that.
We didn't even 100%. It takes 2. Oh, we gotta go back. All right, I gotta tell Gregory we're re-downloading that one.
I wish.
No way.
Void Train, I have 84%. There's a lot of games on here I don't have any achievements for yet.
There's a lot of games that I'm like, why is this even on my thing? Yeah, so Botany Manor and Hogwarts are the only 2 that I have 100%. I did 100% the Mecha Farm one.
Lightyear Frontier.
Yeah. Yes, I did when it was the first demo. But then they changed it, and now I don't know what I have.
I wish I could look at them.
The most important, so to speak, is Inquisitor Martyr.
Okay. Is that the Warhammer game? Draven?
I wouldn't be surprised. Come here, kitten.
I think it is.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. See, I own it. It's like a Diablo-esque type of game, and I wanted to get into it, but I didn't. However, I did pre-order Dark Heresy by Owlcat, and I also pre-ordered Rogue Trader when it originally came out. So I have 2 copies of Rogue Trader, one on my Xbox, one on my PC.
It's good, by the device. Oh, but the device sucks ass. Oh.
I actually won a Warhammer painting.
I forgot about that.
I won a Warhammer painting for the most recent expansion for Rogue Trader. Let me go get it.
Oh, the devs suck ass. Got it. I got it. We have a live guest who won't leave me alone.
So, this was a Reddit thing from Owlcat themselves. I won this.
Oh, that's so cool. I remember you sending me the picture of that.
It's the only one of its kind, because I have the certificate of authenticity right there.
Ooh. You didn't get
So,
that long ago. Like what? Like a month or two?
well, not even. I got it in the mail. I won it because of my Star Wars Lego collection.
I say this with all of the love in the world. You're such a nerd.
I am absolutely a nerd. The reason why is because the most recent expansion has a character in it from the Necrons, and he is a collector of artifacts. Trazyn the Infinite, and so basically you had to show off your collection to get to be able to, for a chance to win this painting. And the lady that did the painting is fantastic. She has a lot of work online, and I was looking at a lot of her one-offs, like her originals and stuff, and they go for like $6, $7, $8,000. I'm like, Jesus. And I won this painting. We don't need to see a picture of Cat, but I won it, and it was just fantastic. Like, it was just it's a feel good type of moment. I had that hanging on the wall. I got to go hang it back, but we'll do it later. I appreciate it, Trav, and thank you. It made me laugh because somebody responded, rich people winning everything, and I did the math for it, and I told him, I was like, listen, I've been collecting Legos for 10 years. I have 155 sets at the time of that recording, or at the time of that post. 155 sets. If we take how much I earn in 10 years and then divide that by the weeks and stuff, I think it only came out to like $35 a paycheck that went towards a Lego set. Oh, I took how much I paid for it because my collection's worth 15,000. I only paid 9 grand and some change.
Yeah.
So in total, it only comes out to like $34 a paycheck every 2 weeks for 10 years. And I was like, people spend more on gas and cigarettes a week than I did on Legos.
Yup.
And I have something to show for it. It was great.
Fair enough. But that's the thing, like yeah, it's a big chunk of change to throw out like right off the bat. But yeah, when you break it down like that, it's like,
I mean, if we really want to break it down, I have over 1,000 games that we could probably find a medium price for.
crazy.
I don't need my Xbox on anymore. I can close this. I'm waiting to play Black Flag again. It's staring at me in the face. So, speaking of that, speaking of Steam, Valve made quite a bit of money last year. I'm still waiting on my Steam Machine email. I'm sure you still are too. I'm waiting on 2 terabyte with controller. We'll see if we pan that out. The Xbox ROG Ally X20, the limited edition one, they just announced that they will be releasing the OLED version in the standalone, just the console. I don't know if it's going to be the special edition tier, but they will release the OLED version upgrade later. I am going to get the bundle with the glasses. I'm signed up absolutely anywhere I can get one. Because why wouldn't I be? Best Buy, Asus, Amazon, whoever hits me up first that allows me to buy one, I'll buy one.
Yeah.
Because I am not missing out on that thing. I miss my Xbox Ally so much because
I forgot about that.
knowing that the limited edition was coming out, I sold it. I sold it right off the bat. He's like, I'll give you $800 for it. I'll let you out of work early for 2 weeks. took that deal. Um, saved up $200 to add like an even $1,000. So I have what the original cost, and we will figure out. My wife said I can get it. She wants to go to London with her friends next year, and I want a new ally. We compromised, negotiated.
Easy enough for me.
Adults.
Adults.
Let's head up.
Marriage, solid conversations.
Exactly. And we're still trying to negotiate the Steam machine. So I don't think that'll be that hard. Hopefully. Watch. She's watching this. Oh no, nobody's watching me, so that's great.
Oh, the soon she
over.
just drops in chat.
Yeah. Let's head over to Respawn first. All right, so down here, this is by Sikandar Mahum. Oh my God, Mahmood. Sikandar. I am so sorry. I can't even like. Can I zoom in? No, you pain in my ass. There we go.
Yeah, Mahmood.
Yep. This was published on July 11th. Steam hit $11.1 billion in H1 2026. And most of the money came from older games, which will be what we discuss here later as well. Steam is not slowing down as it just had yet another monster year, but the most interesting part of the latest revenue record is not just how much money players are reportedly spending, but where the money is going. According to new estimates from Alania Analytics, we've talked about them before on this. Games on Steam generated around $11.1 billion in gross revenue during the first half of 2026. That would make H1 2026 Steam's biggest half year on record. It is also reportedly up 14.5% compared to H1 2025 and 8% higher than H2 2025, despite the back half of the year usually benefiting from holiday sales and seasonal spending. And this is us looking at the graph here, the revenue via transactions on Steam, including free to play by Alania Analytics. This is 2022 all the way to 2026. Revenue growth from H1 2025 to 2026. So from where is it? H1 2025 to 2026. From $9.7 billion to $11.1 billion, which is insane to think about. This is a huge number, but of course, this is gross revenue, not gross profit. So not all of this money went to Valve. Again, the bigger story here is that most of the money going to older games. Surprisingly, the games released in 2026 only accounted for 21% of the revenue generated by Steam. Let's stop for a second. 21% of the revenue from this year came from games released this year. That's insane. That's crazy. Because if this is happening on Steam, I wonder how much it's happening on other consoles.
Yeah.
Because whenever I get on my Xbox, and this is just kind of like the tism with the routine and everything, but I always go to the store. I look at what's coming out, see what I'm looking forward to. And then I also look at the deals. 9 times out of 10, though, most of the deals are games I already own or had no interest in the first place. Once in a blue moon, they'll have one on there for like $3.99, and I'm like, yeah, I'll add that to the collection, and then never touch it. But that's insane. Like, that's something to think about.
I'm definitely not. I'm a very rare first day buyer.
I'm a consistent first day buyer, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
Black Flag was a first day buy, and I bought it twice, by the way. I bought it once on Xbox and once on Steam, because once the Xbox Ally comes out, the OLED version, I plan on playing it on there. But I found out today, because I had it installed on my OLED Steam Deck, and I'm like, it's Steam Deck verified. Let me play around with it a little bit. the save from my Xbox carries over into Steam because it syncs with Ubisoft. So I literally jumped into the same save I was just playing downstairs on my Xbox. I'm like, this is fucking cool. This is the way gaming should be. I don't care if I have to buy the game twice, personally, but if I can play it anywhere and not have to worry about my save, absolutely. Because as soon as I logged in, I just saw all these achievements start popping up on Steam. I'm like, I haven't played this on Steam yet. Why is this happening?
So
and then
did
I
you
go
waste your
in.
money buying both? Or did
No,
you have to buy both? It's just synced.
it's just synced. I wanted to buy both because when you're on the PC side of things, the Ubisoft launcher sucks ass. And if you're going to buy a Ubisoft game, I recommend buying it through Steam. Steam kind of eliminates a lot of it just has a better workaround for the Ubisoft launcher. And so because you have to log into Ubisoft anyways to play some of these, it already automatically just synced it all up. And I was like, this is neat. If they continue doing this forward, that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely one of these people that we're going to talk about here soon. But yeah, I was stoked. I'm like, sweet, let's do this. Let's finish out this article. Whoop. In H1 2024, new game releases made up 29% of Steam revenue. In H1 2025, that number dropped to 27%, and now in 2026, we are at 21%. It is a clear sign of gradual decline of quality and appeal of new video games over the years, something the fans often discuss as happening since COVID. H1 2024, 29, blah, blah, blah. We already discussed that. Meanwhile, older games have grown from 71% to 79% revenue in just 2 years. For a platform like Steam, this makes total sense, though. The store is designed around wishlist sales, discounts, discovery, user reviews, etc. A great game from 2022 can still look great, run well, have years of patches, and cost a fraction of the price of a new $70 game that may not live up to the hype. On the other hand, this is a sign for developers that the market is harder than it used to be. A new game on Steam is not only competing with other new releases, but also back catalog games that may be on discount and have better user reviews. It is competing with years of proven hits, discounted classics, viral co-op games, massive live service titles, and publisher catalogs that keep getting smarter about sales. And this is just going through all the gross revenue over all the years again. And this is like one of the biggest years it's had. Alenia noted some interesting facts about Steam's growth over the years. The surge in Asian players, China specifically, higher prices on new releases, viral co-op hits, smarter back catalog strategies from big publishers, third-party publishers quietly returning to Steam after their own launcher experiments, and with their tails stuck between their legs. And I'm looking at you, Ubisoft, because Ubisoft had came out before saying they weren't going to release their games on there. EA was doing the same thing, yet we saw all the Sims games come to Steam about a year ago. Asian players, especially China, is a major driving force for Steam. Oh, my you bastard. I hate my mouse. I need a new one. Asian players, especially, is a major driving force for Steam, along with higher prices for new games, viral multiplayer hits, major publishers returning, blah, blah, blah. It is safe to say PC gaming is healthier than ever. The only issue right now is that the insane component pricing is making it harder to build new PCs.
I would love for you to repeat that last sentence there.
It is safe to say PC gaming is healthier than ever. The only issue right now is the insane component prices, making it harder to build new PCs.
Components making it harder to build new PCs. Huh. It's like everything's so expensive now. But certain consoles that are coming out have to be expensive.
Oh boy. I keep driving this through the heads of some of my my PlayStation friends, and they're like, "Oh, PlayStation 6 is going to be great. I'm going to get it day one." I'm like, "How much are you willing to spend for that thing?" They're like, "What are you talking about?" Well, reports are saying that the component costs by themselves already, without taking into consideration the retail cost, is already sitting about $950 just for parts.
Yeah.
Which means our next generation consoles are going to be well over $1,000. There was an article that just came out that was saying that there isn't they're not expecting more than 2 million Xboxes to be sold next year, or when the next gen comes out, off the bat, like at launch. No more than 2 million, because it's just going to be such a high price for it that they're not expecting a lot of people to jump right away.
Yeah. And it's like, it sucks, but like,
I mean, we've
we
already seen
can't
it in action.
change. Yeah, we can't change the actual cost that it's going to make, like, new consoles. We don't have, like, we can fight and fight and fight and complain all we want and try to bully them to lowering prices, but it's just not going to happen.
No. Luckily, there's a company in China that is trying to make RAM that is cheap enough again for everybody. Because these companies that make RAM and SSDs right now are under lawsuits and litigations because they basically manipulated the market to drive the prices up in the first place. So, and
Yeah.
Valve came out and said that they would have loved the Steam machine to have been lower in price. But when they were talking to these RAM manufacturers, they said, okay, here's the price. And if Steam basically said, no, we don't want to pay that, then then the RAM company never talked to them again. So it's one of those things, like, they bottleneck the market and there's no alternatives.
Yeah.
It's just fucked right now.
And that's like, there is nothing we can do about it. And so, I don't know.
And it's not like I want to spend that much money. It's not like you want to spend that much money. But because I am an enthusiast and this is my hobby, to stay with the trend, I have to fork out that much money.
I just want to be able to play certain games without putting the trouble into playing them.
I already have a list of games I want to play on the Steam machine. A list of them. And it's just being able to play, like, computer games on my TV.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to play some of these city builders on my 75-inch. Like, I play
The
Anno
other
set.
thing for me, too, when it comes to the Steam machine, it's not just going to be me playing it. I have the child.
I told myself that if I got because I'm also on a reservation queue for the controller. If I got the controller, I would still keep it, get the second controller with the machine, and I think Stardew Valley is co-op on the same system when it comes to PC. Let me see. Because my wife and I have been...
It should be, because...
Shared split screen co-op. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
It's shared split screen co-op. So that is great. I'd keep both the controllers. So if I got the Steam machine, I'd plug it in and both my wife and I could still play the same farm.
That sounds fun.
So that'd be great. But speaking of companies going back to Valve, let's talk about this one. Bringing it up now. Let me zoom in. Because... oh, that's not what I want. Ooh, boop. All right. This is over at GameIndustry.biz, another reputable site that isn't. Ubisoft pivots to selective model to reduce reliance on individual game launches. Publisher prioritizes legacy portfolio and live service offerings to navigate competitive market and ongoing organizational shift. This is by Sophie McEvoy, staff writer, published July 14th. So this was published today, which is why I brought it up. Ubisoft is looking to reduce its reliance on individual game launches, pivoting instead towards a more selective model, leaning on its back catalog and live service titles for revenue. This strategic shift, detailed in the publisher's 2025-2026 annual report, comes as the company continues its restructuring process that began earlier this year. Launching a game early without it being sufficiently developed or releasing at the time as competing games, whether AAA or incorporating major technical artistic innovations, or at the same time as in-game events, major updates with little advance notice or content for older successful games, can significantly limit its commercial impact. Basically, Ubisoft is saying everything fucks with our games. That's all I read. What do you think?
I zoned out for a little bit because I was texting back the hubby wubby, but yes,
Yeah.
no, I got it. Yes, I don't disagree.
Okay,
We're just
okay.
we're here.
I know you and I are typically on the same wavelength, but we'll see. In its previous annual report, Ubisoft identified overpricing as a potential business risk. This has since been reworded as a pricing strategy that may or may not devalue the content. This year's report similarly pointed to risks regarding team stability, noting that the same restructuring efforts responsible for recent studio closures and layoffs could threaten long-term development. This vulnerability has underscored last week when Ubisoft Barcelona laid off 51 employees following the launch of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. We're going to talk about how good Black Flag did, making up its money back, and how stupid the fact that they laid off 51 employees is. But I digress. The sudden departure of members of the game's core team could be damaging to Ubisoft development and could have a significant impact on its editorial policy, the company noted. Ubisoft's success also depends on its team's know-how and skills in highly competitive international market. The company is therefore exposed to a situation of dependence on certain key talents whose creativity or technical expertise is rare and highly valued in the market. Ubisoft CEO how do I say this? Yes?
Okay, so I want to say Yves,
Yves.
but I also want to say Ives.
I think it's French, but I could be wrong. Yves Guillemot described the past financial year as one of the decisive action for Ubisoft and said that it remains on track to compete with the final phase of its cost reduction program by 2028. In a more selective video game market and an increasingly competitive environment, we choose to address our challenges head on and initiated one of the most ambitious transformations in Ubisoft's history, said Guillemot. This transformation involves difficult decisions, but they are necessary to give Ubisoft the structure, focus, and flexibility required to restore sustainable performance over time. Our objective is clear: to build a more focused, efficient, and resilient organization better positioned to seize the significant opportunities ahead. Looking ahead, Guillemot said that Ubisoft is entering a new phase. Our ambition remains clear: reinforce Ubisoft's position as one of the industry's leading creators of high-quality, memorable, and engaging entertainment experiences. I don't think Ubisoft has ever been at the top. Like, you're muted.
I'm glad you said it because I was thinking it. But like, because it's that last bit that was said. It's like, yeah, they have launched a lot of really good games.
They have.
But
Ubisoft
they've
has
also
made
launched
some of the
a
worst
lot of
games.
really crappy games. It's balanced. It's not terrible. It's not great. It could be better. It could be worse.
They are bad enough that they are in a financial situation in which they are not making any money. So it is one of those things that people are probably not paying the high price for their video games anymore. I remember
No.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, I think when it launched, it came out like $60, but they really wanted you to pay like the digital deluxe edition, which was like $79, and then the
Was that the
$100. Like
most
the
recent one?
Shadows was, yes.
With the you bounce back and forth between the male and the female.
Yeah, that was also part of the thing. Like they're
Okay.
not listening to what players want, and they are sticking with trends within the game industry that has been proven to fail the game industry, which is why South of Midnight is the company that made South of Midnight, Compulsion Games, is being sacked by Xbox.
Oh.
They're being let go. They're one of the studios that are being let go.
Yeah. I
South of
know we talked
Midnight.
about that one, but yeah.
Yeah. What else? Keeper and Kiln, Double Fine, that company that made Brutal Legend and the Psychonaut series, like really, really good games. Like the issue is that the Ubisoft has been trying to follow these trends for a more modern audience. Movies are failing when they try seeking the new modern audience. Video games are failing when they're trying to seek the new modern audience. The issue is that the what people call the modern audience is so small that it's not sustainable.
Yes.
Because you want
That makes
your media to be set for the masses. And it's hard to do when you make a game designed for the few. Ubisoft is
Jesus
guilty of this.
Christ. Okay, so
And that's why I think they're failing. Weirdly enough, they succeeded in one aspect. What are you looking up? Something cool?
I was looking through the store. I keep pushing the wrong button. Oh my god! I hate it here. Okay,
You want me to move on to our next article, or do you got something to say?
you can. No, you're
Okay.
good.
And that brings me to my next article, which is weird because remember when I said they released or laid off? Why is there a spider on my light? That's what that is. Kill it. Got it. They released 51 developers after the launch of Black Flag. It's going to sound stupid
Yes.
after you read this.
Oh,
Over at
God.
PC Gamer by Andy Chalk, published July 10th, 2029, the day after Black Flag came out.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync sells 2 million copies in one day and achieves the highest concurrent player count ever recorded for an Assassin's Creed title on Steam. Let that sink in for a second.
Oh, it's sinking. I can't math, but I can math enough.
If we went at the $60 game point, not the $69, I think it actually... Okay, let's see what the base game is for it. Because I bought the digital deluxe editions for both of them because I wanted all the
And
outfits.
that's the other thing. Because of this specific game, like, yes, Assassin's Creed as a broad spectrum has been a very successful franchise.
Yeah. They made 120?
Black Flag is
Black Flag.
100.
How dare you?
Black Flag.
We heard you.
I say that every time, too. Black Flag. So you're doing it at the $60
at the $60 point, it sold 2 million copies, would bring it up to $120 million.
Yeah.
$120 million.
But
That's
I want to give it the benefit of the
roughly.
doubt that I would think
I would
a
think more people
vast
bought the
majority of
digital
people
deluxe.
got the deluxe because this game, especially in our age group, we knew this was coming out. Everyone was like so excited about it. In my line of work, I talk to the public every single day.
Yeah.
And any millennial gamer that I've mentioned, like, oh, how do you feel about the GTA coming out? Or how do you feel about Assassin's Creed Black Flag coming out? More people were excited about this game than anyone's ever been for GTA.
It
And
is
nobody can change my mind.
it is the highest rated Assassin's Creed game.
So I want to give them the benefit of the doubt
Assassin's
that they
Creed
made
Black Flag.
140.
It's the highest rated game after the one that it was remastered from. Let that sink in.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to give them the benefit of the doubt that they probably made 140.
And that's not including the collector's editions. The collector's editions sold for $200. And I hate it, but they were only on PlayStation. Ubisoft is playing favorites, and that's a bad idea.
So they just lost.
Anyways. The kids love Kenway. When you purchase through links on our sites, you can make some... I don't care. I'm not ever going to purchase anything from your site. I rarely come to PC Gamer in the first place. Again, got to hand it to these suits. Let me bring it up. Boop. I got to hand this one to the suits. I thought gamers might find a $60 price tag on a rehash of a 13-year-old Assassin's Creed game to be a bit much, but apparently I was wrong. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync sold more than 2 million copies in one day and has handily surpassed Steam player counts of newer games in the series, including Assassin's Creed Shadows. Dash My Buttons Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced has already launched or passed 2 million copies sold. Whether you're sailing with us again or stepping aboard the Jacked Off for the first time, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Aww. Leave me alone. Why? There we go. All right. You.
All right, buckaroo.
You see stupid ads. It's notable here that Ubisoft refers specifically to 2 million copies sold as opposed to 1 million players. It used to categorize the success of Assassin's Creed Shadows and its first day of release by players. As Joshua Wollens noted at the time, it left us uncertain as to how Shadows was really doing compared to Valhalla. Although Ubisoft later said Shadows had put up the second highest day one sales revenues in Assassin's Creed franchise history. Okay, so Shadows was really popular apparently. It might be because of the let me see if I can minimize this. There it is. Fuck you. I can go back. Oh, there we go. No. Well, I had to zoom out to hit the thingy. So Shadows had put up the second highest day one sales revenue in Assassin's Creed history. So it sold like the second most, which is, and they used to only categorize it by the amount of players playing it, which is stupid because you want to sell games. If I was a game maker, yes, I want people to play my game. However, that's not going to keep my lights on. People buying my game is going to keep my lights on. That's how I would categorize a success. You know what I mean?
Yes. I got super confused. I'm looking at all of their games on like Ubisoft. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, since when was there an Assassin's Creed Jade? It's for the phones.
Mm-hmm. They also have Assassin's Creed Unite or something like that. And then they had kind of like a Fallout Shelter type of one They had a
No, I
few of
also
them for the
forgot that.
phone. They had the augmented reality one for a while too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a more straightforward comparison can be found in the concurrent player numbers on Steam, where Black Flag Resync stands head on the shoulders above the rest. Here, too, some differences need to be accounted for. Ubisoft had years long no Steam Alliance, so Valhalla didn't arrive on the storefront until a couple years ago after its debut on the Epic Games Store, and Shadows was weighed down by coordinated culture war nonsense over the presence of Black Samurai Yasuke. Shadows also cost $10 more than Black Flag Resynced. Still, it's about as close to apples as we're going to get, and the numbers make it clear nostalgia is a hell of a drug. And that's what we were just talking about. It's a nostalgia factor. Because
So the way that I read what they said about like, oh, it's a 13-year-old game. Yeah, it's not a 3-year-old. It's not even a 5-year-old game.
mhm,
13 years
it's
is
a
a long time.
it's a significant amount of time for people to want to replay it.
See, then I think about like my child is about to be 13. That's a long time ago.
She's as old as Black Flag.
Oh my gosh.
Just put that through your head. But that's the thing. Like
That's how long I've been doing hair.
we did talk about how Ubisoft was not putting their games on Steam for a while, and they shot themselves in the foot and realized that they could make more money by putting it on Steam.
I'm
They
still
wouldn't be in
wrapping
this
my head
predicament.
around the fact that I've been in my line of work for as long as Black Flag that has been out.
Mhm. And here we are looking at the numbers. Look at this. Right now, on July 9th, 73,000 players right now when this was recorded. And these are the days of their launches, by the way. So 73,000 with a 82,000 24-hour peak and an all-time peak yesterday at 99,000. Whereas Shadows, when it was released, had 2,500 with a 24-hour peak of 4,600 and an all-time peak of 64,000. There is a 30,000 difference between all peaks, but for all-time peaks, but there's an 80,000 difference
The
between
fact
24-hour
that
peaks.
Odyssey is their third is amazing to me.
I think we're just looking at all the assassins at the point. But
Yeah,
Odyssey
but
was
it's
fantastic. I like the
Assassin's
setting of
Creed.
Odyssey. It was the first RPG version. Oh, Origins was the first RPG, but I like the setting of Odyssey.
I liked Odyssey. Oh my
Um,
gosh, I can't
I
believe
also really
Valhalla's
like
already been out
Valhalla.
for that's already been out for 4. Oh my god.
It came
Don't
out at the
like
beginning of this generation.
I don't like that. Time is just such a weird thing when it's like looking back, like, because I feel like when I was playing Valhalla, that was like truthfully the real beginning of me and Greg.
That was when the Xbox Series console came out because I played Watch Dogs Legion on it and Valhalla. They came out around the same time. And I
Yeah.
purposely beat Watch Dogs as fast as I could because I wanted to play Valhalla. And then I got 90 hours into Valhalla and realized I only made it through like the first territory or two, and I was like, I'm done.
And I loved that game. Now that I think about it, I I, I struggle with playing Assassin's Creed games and playing the Far Cry series. I love I love the game. I love the concept of the games. I just can't play them.
I am glad I am not the only one because I beat
Like
Assassin's Creed 1 here at the beginning of this year. and it had a lot of the same DNA that everything else has been stemmed from, where you synced your towers, you hunted your targets, you did the side missions. And then I started playing Assassin's Creed 2, which was the only one I had ever finished on the 360. And I stopped halfway through that. But it was just one of those things. Like Black Flag was the one I 100% completed. That and Rogue within COVID. I went back and replayed them at the height of COVID because I had all that free time on my hands.
Everyone had all that free time. And that's the thing, too, is like a lot of these games that came out 2020, 21, 22,
Mm-hmm.
everything was peak because we had nothing else better to do with our time.
Black Flag came out weirdly at
But
the tail end of the 360 generation and the beginning of the Xbox One generation because I had a 360 copy of Black Flag.
yep, now that you
Because
say, yeah, because I got my 360 the night the
mm-hmm.
night before the Xbox One came out. I'm pretty sure I've
my
said this story. Like, I went through the store and I
mm-hmm.
said, I want that because it came with Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want that 360. They're like, you're going to have to go wait out in line like everybody else. And I'm like, listen to me, you stupid bitch. 360. I'm not here for the one. I'm here for the 360. Well, you're gonna have to go stand outside and wait like everybody else. I'm like, I was pregnant. I was pissed. I was like, and then finally, like a second guy came by. He's like, I saw him just want to like the guy in the back of the head.
mm-hmm.
But it's like, God, that was so long ago. So yeah, it
I
makes
remember
sense.
it. I remember it vividly because I actually still have the Edward Kenway pin that you got for pre-ordering it somewhere. I think I have it in a box in there when I pre-ordered Black Flag for the 360 because at the time I was like, well, I'm not going to upgrade my Xbox One X or my upgrade to the Xbox One right off the bat. Um, they did the same thing with GTA, where GTA 5 was released on the last gen consoles, and they were like, oh, we're not porting it over to the next gen. And then they did it every single gen since. But Black Flag released two versions, the 360 version and the Xbox One version at the same time. Meyer, my roommate while I was in the Marine Corps, got the Xbox One day one, came home and was playing Black Flag as well. And I saw
No
the
surprise
comparison
there.
between the two. And I literally went back to GameStop the next day, returned Black Flag, brought in my 360, and took in my OLED PS Vita to be able to afford that. And I kicked myself in the ass because that Vita is worth money now. Let's finish this. Black Flag has always held a special place in the heart of the community and ours. Assassin's Creed brand boss Martin Schelling said, bringing it back with Resynced was a promise to that passion for Edward's adventure and to the unique sense of freedom players experienced back then. Seeing 2 million players set sail on day one, along with the great reviews from critics, is the greatest reward we could have hoped for. I Assassin's Creed Black
You
Flag
didn't switch
is
it over.
in, huh?
You didn't switch it over.
Didn't switch what over.
It's still screen sharing.
I thought I just canceled it.
No, you canceled the thing, but it didn't switch the screen back over to Wii. There you go.
It's us. Yay. I was thinking about my top 3 games of all time. And because every time I play Black Flag, I'm like, oh, this is my forever game.
It scratches that little brain itch.
It's a pirate game. It has the ship combat. It has the parkour. It has everything that I would
It
want
has the
in a pirate game.
shanties.
I'm a huge, like, pirates are my one weakness when it comes to video games. Like Sid Meier's Pirates, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, like Sea of Thieves. Like, I have a ton of pirate games. The only one I haven't gotten right now is Windrose because I'm waiting for the damn Steam machine to play it on because it's only on PC at the moment.
My sister, you missed the news. You turd. Oh
Tell her to
my
go back to the
gosh.
beginning. We're on
I
Black Flag
know.
right now. And
Um,
looking at the game, Starfield, Fable, and Black Flag, top 3 games of all time to me.
see, you and I share Fable. The Fable
And
Final Fantasy.
it's Fable 1, like the original Fable, and I'm hoping this new one knocks it off of that title spot.
I feel like we're gonna have like this whole thing. This conversation's gonna happen again with Fable because
Closer to when
God,
Fable comes out, because it's not it's not like a remake or a remaster. It is a brand new
brand new.
setting, kind of like on the sideline. Like it's within the same universe, and I still have articles about how far they built like the population and everything, and it's just crazy to like think about. Like I've been watching nearly all the videos that they've put in on it, and it is so beautiful. It is intriguing. Like the
See, and
level
I
of
can't.
depth adds to the replayability. It is gonna be that Skyrim feel when it comes to exploration, and that's what I crave in a fantasy RPG.
That's gonna be so
So,
good. That's why I'm like refraining from watching videos because
mhm,
I need it
I
raw in my brain.
which is fine, but we will be discussing it the month before release. It makes me glad I pre-ordered the $200 edition with the statue and the physical disc, because I'm kicking myself in the ass, because the physical version of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, if you pre-ordered it at GameStop, they gave you a steelbook for it, and I get a steelbook version of Fable coming in, and I have a steelbook version for Starfield. And what I want to do is put them in frames and hang them on my wall.
And now you don't have Black.
I I thought about doing a steelbook version of the Black Flag 360 version, because when I do them, they're gonna have a plaque underneath them and the dates that they came out. But I have to find the Black Flag version of the 360 with the steelbook. And if I did that, I would like the two-parter where I had the steelbook of the new version as well, or one of the 360, one of the Xbox One, and then one of the resynced. I don't know. A lot to think about, lots to do. But this is where my collector brain is going, and the
Oh
gears have
yeah.
been turning.
See, this is like the one time that like I
They would
wish
hang
Greg
up
and I
nicely right
lived
next to
in
my
the.
picture.
I don't know. This is like the one time that I do wish that Greg and I like lived together. Just just so I can watch him play these games. Because like I said, like I love the games, but I'm like I want to be like I want to watch the movie.
Mhm.
I want to watch it happen because it's great.
I'm
It's
the, I'm
better for me that way.
I'm the guy
Between
that wants to make the things happen.
although that's what I was thinking about. So I'm trying to remember what it is for men. Because like for women, it's mermaid, fairy, or witch. And for men, it's pirates,
Pirates,
ninjas,
Vikings. Oh, I don't care about ninjas,
right? But
but
like I think
ninjas
it's
is
yeah,
definitely up
pirates
there.
or yeah, pirates, samurais, Vikings,
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Or Spartans. Spartans would be in there.
or knights. Men have more
Hmm.
options. But I feel like that's kind of what like gaming in general kind of boils down to is
Hmm.
exactly that. I feel like
For
most men are
me,
pirates though.
um, I like fantasy RPGs. It just it has to be really interesting for me to get into. Pirate RPGs, I can absolutely get into, no problem. Sci-fi RPGs are my my bread and butter. Starfield, still day one. Cannot wait to get the OLED Ally X, just so I can play Starfield again, because it's the game I play when I'm not playing anything else. But
I was just thinking. Oops.
But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that has stuck around this long, this concludes our day with news stories. If there is anything that you'd like us to cover in a future topic, please send us a link. You know where to find us. You know where to find Panda, because most of you are on her Twitch. So, this is our game. Like and subscribe if you want to be on the show. Please hit me up. We can squeeze you in. DM me, the Giga Gamer Dad, on Discord, YouTube, Twitter, or anywhere else you can find me. I am on Xbox, same name, same spelling, everything. Panda, where can they find you?
Instagram, Twitter, Discord, Xbox, Twitch, YouTube. I'm trying to upload things onto YouTube. I'm currently doing a playthrough for Final Fantasy right now.
I have my first episode of a Stellaris playthrough, and I have not made any more because the ADHD kicked in hard. I had grand plans of doing like the SimCity type of playthrough I did, because the SimCity playthrough I had been doing, I went back to go do another episode only to find out the entire save is gone. I was so pissed. So pissed. So
that happened to Greg the other day with
you can go back and watch it. I have all 59 episodes on my YouTube channel.
And it's also the time difference. She probably just got off work. But
yeah,
my little sister, you have to go watch the beginning.
Yep.
And I demand this because you need to know about potential money making that you can make for school.
Anyways,
you and Minecraft.
Anyways, ladies and gents, Rhythm with the Tism, thank you for coming out. We will talk to you here hopefully next week. And ciao.
Bye.